What's going on, brother? Welcome to the Time Capsule. How are
Thank you,
you?
bro. Good. How about you?
I'm doing good.
That's
For people who are not aware of who you are, introduce yourself to the people that are watching this.
my name is Victor Bowman from Honduras, aka Dr. Sebi song.
And what is it that you do for a living?
For I'll do a different thing like herbalist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, living my life too.
Got you. Oh, put the microphone like closer to you.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, sorry.
And so how is it like growing up in Honduras?
It's like different culture. You're born in about more about love. Loving yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too many things like it's not United States like you're not thinking Jordan or Gucci. You're thinking about
not about
growing.
not about far from materialistic
Yes.
things, right? Got you. Were you a good kid or did you get in trouble a lot? Because I know I did.
No, I ain't good kids.
All right. So, anything in particular that you miss the most about Honduras?
Oh, I miss my mother. I miss my country. Because I'm coming to different culture. Like everybody's different. It's thinking different about me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Did you do you talk to your mother a lot?
I talk to every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
Cool, cool. Yeah. Everyone knows that your father, Dr. Sabi, is one of the greatest healers in our time. But how is Dr. Sabi as a father?
Oh, he's a good father. A lot of people know my father only about Dr. Sebi.
Mm-hmm.
My father, I can be the best personally in the world. Like, not too many people get it the opportunity to know my father like in real life. So he's showed me a lot of things. He's not showed me about doing some of this or cure people. He showed me about loving yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Every time loving yourself and loving another people, respect another people.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people is not look this place to see my father. Look that place about take it see more. Dr. Chevy showed me this. Dr. Chevy showed me this. But you never said Dr. Chevy showed me how loving myself.
So it's not Dr. Sabi isn't just about herbs and
No.
healing people and stuff.
When
There's
you
also
speak with my father, like in real life, he never speak about her.
oh yeah. What is your favorite memory of your dad, and what is the most memorable place that you and your father visited together in the past?
Oh, I go into say every day. My father every day, I work it out in the morning. He's told me like Victor coming to speak with me in the morning. His
Mm-hmm.
biggest smoky. He's told me a lot of things.
Yeah.
So the best place I go to my father, one island. My father's out one island, Honduras.
Mm-hmm.
So he bring it to me. So I travel with him.
And what is the name of this island?
It's Santa Elena. But it's
Santa Elena.
Yeah.
Got you.
So yeah.
So that's the most memorable and your favorite place that you visited with your dad in the past, right? Well,
Yes.
when he was still alive. What is the difference between Dr. Sabi and Fred Bowman as a person?
Hmm. It's big different. It's about you know my father like it's like the best humble people I going to say like it's my father, so I going to look like different aspect like not the people see like Dr. Sebi cure Michael Jackson,
Mm-hmm.
but when I see my father, I going to my father to the friend.
Mm-hmm.
He's told me a lot of things. You look like your father. Oh, my father told me like when I am poor, I know about nothing. He's growing in one village. He's
Mm-hmm.
called I forget the name where he's born in. He's not born in with bed. He's told me he's living with that grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
He saw
Mama Hey, right?
yeah. He saw it's different thing.
Yeah. Speaking of healing people, you mentioned your dad actually healed Michael Jackson while he was still alive.
Yeah.
For people that are not aware, could you like name more people that your father had, helped out in the past?
My father helped too, Wendy Williams.
Mm-hmm.
The last famous people my father helped is Wendy Williams' son.
Mm-hmm.
He's like going to Ocean Building. He look like some problem. He's in 1 week. My father helped him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's coming to here. Never said thank you to my father. He's never
Wow.
paid to my father. This the last people I see with my own eye.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Wow. So within 1 week, he was
Yes.
healed of whatever he was going through at the time, huh?
Yeah, Wendy
Wow.
Williams never said thank you.
Oh wow. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. So 2020 has been a very challenging for the most of us, right? How could people protect themselves during the pandemic?
Take health berry, eating healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not about only about CMOS. Okay, a lot of people is taking CMOS for 2 days. He's thinking have a good system immune. Like you drink alcohol for 20 years, you think you drink CMOS 2 days or 3 days, going to have a good system immune. It's nothing about, it's drinking CMOS 3 days.
Yeah, I got you. So pretty much what you're saying is that in order for us to start, getting back to our health is start eating
Healthy.
healthy, which is alkaline, right?
Alkaline, yeah.
Alkaline. So
Alkaline food. A lot of people is not he don't know that different about vegan and alkaline. A lot of people vegan eating rice, bean, potato. Alkaline means something is electric like burro banana, like wheat rice, like mushroom.
gotcha.
So when you going like vegan, it's not mean like you healthy. You're not eating meat, but you continue eating like something is coming from to the main like rice, bean, corny. So it's not healthy food.
So basically, what an alkaline diet consists of is foods that are organic, right?
Yeah.
And when you say organic,
It's not organic. It's be like alkali. It's like the
Alkaline.
pH is big. Like
Yeah.
organics can be broccoli. You go into the store, you see organic broccoli or garlic. It's organic. So you explain that to somebody going to buy organic food, is going to buy broccoli, corny, is going to buy cassava, is going to buy rice. It's organic. The word organic is me a lot. It's me something different about
Yeah.
alkaline.
so alkaline, basically, there anything that you eat and drink, there's a level of pH level, right? So on
The
a scale of
7.
1 all the way to 14, 7 is in the middle.
Yeah.
Basically, anything that you eat, you want to make sure it's 7 and above.
Yeah.
The reason for that is because if you eat something or drink something that's 6 and below, it turns into acid, right?
Yeah.
But if it's 7 and above, it's alkaline. It nourishes you when you eat it instead. It doesn't hurt you.
Yes.
Yeah. At what age did you learn how to make herbal compounds?
I have a system.
Hmm? System.
Yeah.
At what age did you start learning to put everything together?
No, why in Wisha Village? I live in like young A. My father's Dr. Sebi, so I go to the high school for the ladies, So I know too much interest about her. When I have a
So your interest is some
like her,
focus on something else, not the
Yeah,
herbs.
So I remember being in the high school. My father told my mom, "Hey, Victor and you start going to the high school." My mom told like, "No, here I need to go to the high school." My father he said, "No, I going to show Victor like doing like the same I do." So my mom told me like, "No, no, 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 here I need to go to the high school." And I said like, "Okay, go to the high school for the ladies." And my father told me, "Look, you like me. You like to play with the ladies. But one day it's going to fuck you." He told me one day it's going to fuck you. I start to laughing with him. I not too much interest about her. Yeah.
So well, that's crazy. So your dad is actually telling you, "Hey, Victor, stop going to school.
Yeah.
Come with me and let's start making herbs together instead."
Yeah.
I got you. What are your 3 favorite herbs?
It can be sarsaparilla because it's good for the blood. It can be simos because it's good for the bones. It can be like cáscara sagrada because it's good to clean the colon.
Got you. Those are the top 3 things that
Yeah.
most of us actually need.
Yeah.
Tell us about CMOS. I see a lot of people are into CMOS now. They're either just started using it or they are selling it.
CMOS is becoming like business, like drug, like cocaine, like molly. So a lot of people don't know about CMOS. When you coming from Jamaica, Honduras, you're born in the Iceland, you're born to see, you're going to see like in United States, people speak about CMOS when Nexi Hustle died. Start to sell CMOS, speak about CMOS, but a lot of people you don't know it's about fake CMOS, the original CMOS. It's like watermelon.
How could you tell if
like-
CMOS is fake or real?
Original CMOS is not a lot of sea salt, A lot of people sell one CMOS is coming with a lot of sea salt, So I need to know before you speak it, like, it's a lot of people try to help the community or to try to make money, but I need to know where you sell to the community, It's nothing to do about money, it's to do about help the community.
And as far as the sea moss goes, do you know like where most of the good sea moss are coming from?
I don't want to speak about that, because a lot of people's going to take it like, oh, it's only Honduras, it's only Jamaica.
Yeah.
So
Some people might feel offended.
yeah, so I don't want to like, people feel offended to listen the truth. So
Yeah.
I don't want to,
Hey, the truth shouldn't be offensive.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Um, what kind of water should people drink?
Spring water.
Spring water?
Yeah, it can take thermal spring water. It's about different spring water. It's like thermal spring water is coming from to the volcan, so it's a lot of mineral. It's
Gotcha.
the spring water is coming from to the river, it's getting the mineral from to the rock or to the land close to, because it's smooth the water. So when you take alkali water, cause you see in the store, that's no alkali. It can be alkali, the word alkali, but it can be like it's coming from to the man. It's how alkali water is coming from to the volcan. So you're going to see like, in United States, the water is about ingredient, so it's not alkali.
It's funny because one of my cousins were just
Yeah.
telling me about this Kangen water. She was like, "Hey, do you know Kangen water is alkaline?" And I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not alkaline. Like you can't convert something into alkaline. Alkaline is just alkaline.
It's a lot of poison water in United States, like in Detroit, like people die for poison water. It's a lot of chloric. So think about this: one machine is going to make it water, poison water, and alkaline. So it's only God, or the natural. But not somebody like Japanese people is going to make it Kangen water. It's going to make it alkaline water.
Yeah, I don't trust
plastic.
that.
Yeah.
The infamous duck flower, also known as flor de pato.
Yeah.
Why do people love the duck flower and at the same time are very scared of it?
I'm not scared, It's like, it's make you like cleaning your body, like strong. It's coming from Jamaica, Honduras, Belize. To this same flower, it's coming from one herb. It's called contribo.
Contribo.
It's good. It's strong too. You need to be careful. A lot of people try to like, you need to be careful with the herb. It's not something to play like, oh, push this one because you can poison your body.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Speaking of possibly poisoning your body, I saw one of your Instagram lives that you said that there are certain herbs that you gotta be careful about. Lily of the Valley and contribo.
Little del Valle sell in here in United States, but it's the leaf, it's the leaf, it's the tree, but it's not sell the flower, so the flower is more stronger, So you need to be careful. But in United States, you're not going to find this herb like very easy,
The reason why I brought up the duck flower is because I think like 2 years ago when I started learning about your dad, Dr. Sabi.
Yeah.
Actually, going back, the reason why I came across your dad is because I watched the Breakfast Club interview of Nipsey Hussle, and then he mentioned that he's doing a documentary about your dad, and then that's actually what led me to doing my own research about your
He
father.
speak about the document, he's not making document.
Got you.
Yeah.
As far as like the duck flower, again, like the reason why I brought it up is because that duck flower is very interesting.
Yeah.
If as far as I know, people that went to Usha village for it doesn't matter for like a week or two, they actually encourage you to take the duck flower, like towards the end of your stay. Some people are scared of it, but some people that actually tried the duck flower, according to their testimonies on YouTube, they said that after taking the duck flower, I think they started like feeling dizzy. They started like vomiting, and then going to the bathroom for like 8 straight hours. And I'm like, damn, that's like a.
I feel like some herb, like you need like duck flower. Some people sell like dry. So when you move some herb from Honduras or from Jamaica to United States, you take it the energy from this duck. It's like you live in California, you move to New York, so you're going to be sad. It's not too much sunlight in there, so so it's about herb. You need to be careful too.
Yeah. So basically, what you're saying is that if you harvest the duck flower from its original home, and then you dry it up and then ship it to export it to like a different country, it loses its power and its potency. Oh, okay, that explains why people that use the duck flower while in Honduras, they said it's very,
Strong.
very strong. And then they said that after taking the duck flower, they said they felt that it increases their, senses, like their smell and taste. And I'm like, yeah, I would definitely would want to try that when I do, try to come to Usha Village next year.
Yeah, bro.
What made you want to move out here in the United States?
Oh, I'm coming by myself, I'm walking the Honduras to here.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, believe me, but it's okay. I don't care, So, this is bad situation when he died, my father, everybody started to fight with me. So I said, like, I'm going to make my own journey. I'm going to make it my own, my own future. So I'm not going to live it like this, going to push me down.
Yeah.
So one day, I with my friend, he died today.
Mm-hmm.
So
Rest in peace, Wesley.
I told my friend, like, you want to come into me immigration? He told me, like, crazy motherfucker.
So you encouraged him to go with you to cross the borders and then walk from Honduras all the way to the United
I see,
States.
Like one document in the TV.
I would have said no too, but yeah.
I see one document in the TV. I look like, damn, this motherfucker in 1 week is in the United States, so let's do it. So I told him, I get it one bus. So I go into the border, the Guatemala to Honduras, the police is gish me. Because my mom called the police to like.
Wait, your mom snitched on you?
Yeah.
So she called the police trying to catch you so they could bring you home.
Yeah, because she don't know. I escaped to the house. So I escaped to the house. She called the police. I've been in jail in Honduras for 1 day.
So they caught you. Okay,
yeah.
got
So when she get in the bus, she told me like, come to La Ceiba. I thought like, no, I'm not going back to there.
To La Ceiba.
Yeah, so I'm from there. So my little coxie, she go with her. I thought like, bro, let's go to Mexico. Let's go to United States. No. I go into my house. So I told my little coxie, let's go to United States. So I escaped to my mother. I ran from her, While running, I've been in Guatemala. The Guatemala, I need walking. Like, I know a paper. I am the only black. So when people see like black people in the bus, they ask you for document. So I told my coxie, let's go walking the Guatemala to Mexico. The Mexico, when I enter Mexico, some people enter with guns and start to fire us because I want to take everything for us. Yeah. So I told my coxie, when running, I listen, pow, pow, and my coxie said,
so they fired shots at you?
Yeah, start to fire. So I started running like a snake, because see, I running like straight. I know like
you're gonna get shot, so you gotta do the zigzag.
So I get it like that. Yeah, I pass one board. It's about a lot of cow in there. Like I start running. Once I get it, I enter to one street. I sleep in there, Yeah, I don't know what happened with my coxie, so I go into the immigration house. Yeah, I wait for my coxie in there. Ladies coming, my coxie. Yeah, start my journey, coming to the train. Yeah, be kidnapped in Mexico, Sinaloa. I be in the train. Somebody entered to the train when the train is stuck. So he told me like, hey, come to here. I want to check with you, have a drug or something like that. So I'll be like, he's the police, maybe. So when I get out to the train, he's pushed me in one room. He's told me like, you kidnapped right now. He start pushing me one gun, I start to laughing because I said,
so you're being interrogated. Like they try to tell you got to start talking.
Yeah, because it's 10 people in there. So somebody think it's a one coyote, like people like cross the Honduras to United States. So these people is a lot of money. So he told me like, give me the number of your mother. I don't want to give you nothing. I start to laughing when he pushed me the gun to here. Another one pushed me in here. Start to pay me with something in there in my back.
They try to hit you.
Yeah, start to laughing. So it's crazy story,
So basically, they tried to hold you as an hostage, and they want to call your mom so they could ask for ransom money.
Yeah, later, 3 days later, I escaped from there. I know
how did you escape?
Something like that,
Yeah.
I don't want to talk.
Okay, let's leave it like that. Aside from yourself, where should people get their herbs and alkaline food from? Because I know you go to like places like 100 Tacos.
Yeah. In LA, you can go into 100 Taco. It's my friend, It's a lot of people sell alkaline food,
Yeah.
But,
Beyond Vegan.
Beyond Vegan, you know, Travis from New York. It's a lot of people. So Alkaline, Mommy Vegan, you know, Craig Foster.
Yep.
It's my brother, you know, Mommy Vegan. She from Dallas. She have a one book, Eat, No Eat to Die. You know, from
Eat to Live,
UK.
Not to Die, from UK, right?
Yeah, it's my friend too.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of people.
Gotcha. Yeah, it makes me feel happy that knowing that there are, you know, a lot of Alkaline restaurants now that are, you know, opening up.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Hey.
Right? Talk about the village that you are planning to build in Honduras.
I'm going to build one village, but you know, it's for like I want to help everybody. Like, you know, it's because my father's have one dream. It's called Bolingo dream, you know. Everybody's thinking about the document, but something like my father's I want to do is Bolingo, like Bolingo project.
Yeah.
So I want to like
what is a Bolingo project for people who you know who are not aware of it?
I'm going to do it different like my father do, you know. So Bolingo project is going to be when my father's I want to do is like a lot of people is going to donation money in there. This money is going to use for making center United States in different country. But I'm going to make in my own village like to you know to help people, you know, like different. Like it's not going to be like for donation. Because a lot of people try like, see, I donation money, I'm going to be honored to the village, so I don't want to this problem, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So basically, the Bolingo project is gonna be
it's like going to be one center. Like, see, people that want to work, go into there, it can go. You know, it's going to be free, so people can go in there, like learning about earth. You know.
Got you. So basically, the whole mission is to build centers. Yeah. Healing centers in you know different places like Honduras, United States, and hopefully you know around the globe, so people could learn about herbs and you know the alkaline diet. And
I feel like this journey is not only mine; it's for the humanity. So I need to share this journey to everybody. Like it's not try to about making money. Because money is not going to make me happy. You know, I'm going to make me happy when you can, like, Victor show me how make it seamless. I'm going to give him to my baby. So your baby is going to learn it. It's going to give it to your grandson. If the grandson is going to pass, you know, legacy.
This education.
Legacy. Yes, you know, so it's education is going to benefits to your body.
Yeah.
To your life. Because when your body is healthy, your life healthy too. So, yeah.
I see that you do a lot of East Coast tours.
Yeah.
When are you gonna start showing love to the West Coast, bro? I know. There's a lot of people that are watching, or wanted to see you from Portland, San Francisco, Seattle.
I live in Seattle last time. You know, last 2 years. So I don't know. We're going to make one tour. You know, I passed for something right now. So. You know, maybe next year.
Maybe sometime in the future. Yeah. It's probably safer too. How did you meet Mr. G? Shout out to Mr. G.
Oh, I meet Mr. G with my father, you know, in Honduras. So he's been there making one video to my father. No, he be in a room. So I enter, my father introduced me, Mr. G. So Mr. G speaks Spanish like me, you know, I start to speak and share with him.
Oh, Mr. G does speak Spanish as well?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Didn't know that.
Yeah, he's speaking Garifuna too, you know, one language is coming from Honduras.
Garifuna power.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are going to get mad at me if I didn't ask you this question. So, a lot of people have been asking whether are you going to be in the Nick Cannon's documentary about your dad called Strong Enemies?
Oh, no.
Why not?
I respect my father too much. Kind of need being there, you know. It's like before I want to be in there, he's told me, you know, he texted me. I want to make him in the interview. But, you know, one day I dream about my father. He told me like, I know I need being there.
To not participate.
It's not, I know I need be in one document to speak the truth, you know. I can be here and speak the truth, you know. I know I need be with Nick Cannon. So, there's a lot of enemies that my father being there. So, I don't want to be in there. It's like, I be with my father the last day, you know, with my sister Sama, Taiwan, my mother.
Yeah.
You know, my mother cooked for my father. You know, Mel is being there too. So, friend of my father is the only friend beside my father in jail. It's my sister Sama Yeah, I see a lot of people in the document, Dr. Sebi's son, Dr. Sebi's grandson.
Mm-hmm.
So these people never been with my father before he died or before in jail or before in, I never see these people in a funeral of my father.
Yeah.
So right now, Nick Cannon try to make a strong enemy. These people don't know nothing about Dr. Sebi, He's, why, see you loving too much to somebody, why going to live it die alone? Why going to leave it like these people in the funeral alone? Right now, Dr. Sebi, Nicano, or next he has to start to make about document. Everybody try to be Dr. Sebi family. So it's not, I don't feel right, like my spirit or my self or my heart. It's nothing to do about famous, to be famous, to be rich. Because I can be in a document, I can take a picture with Nicano, but that's not going to make me happy because I'm going to be part of something like I know it's no this not my father, like that's not Dr. Sebi. So I'm not going to be part of this.
I think I was watching your Instagram live yesterday too.
Yeah.
You mentioned something about one of the reasons why you don't want to participate in the Nick Cannon documentary about your dad is because even though you are possibly one of the closest people that Dr. Sabi spent his time with, right?
Yeah.
Before he passed away, Nick Cannon basically flies out to like different places to meet up with people that shared experience with your father. And then I think correct me if I'm wrong, but you mentioned something about you felt a little bit disrespected, that you're not in his priority list, that he went out to see this person, interview them, this person interview them in New York and certain places, but he want to make you as the last person to interview.
Yeah, it's like my nephew told me too. Like my nephew, Dr. Sabi's grandson.
Yeah.
He's trying to be my enemy. I don't hate nobody. So I never like when you push my name everywhere like New York or going to Honduras, or Usha village, you're going to say, Victor. Everybody going to speak something like about something good about me. Victor is good guy. You're going to New York. Victor's good guy. You're going to Atlanta. If my nephew start to train my life, like Tommy's going to kill me, I know I need be in a document. First, he started to tell me like I know Dr. Sebi's son. Later, he told me I know Dr. Sebi, like Dr. Sebi. I know about the last name from Dr. Sebi, so I showed my passport to him.
Yeah.
He's not trying to believe me. So he started speaking shit to me in the street. I'm not from the street,
Yeah.
I'm from Honduras, born in one village. So why I need be in United States in the street like creek or block? I don't need be in there. Why? I know drug dealer, I know creek, I know block. So he started to push my name there. So he started to tell some people like try to train my life, try to open the car to my car. So one day I pull up to him, told me in my own face, I know Dr. Sebi's son. He started to tell me, he not told me nothing, So I said like, I'm not going to fight with fake people. Like, why are you going to be like that gang member in Instagram? In real life, something. So yeah.
So you actually got to meet your nephew.
He in respect to me. So I told Nicano, like, why are you going to push this guy in there? He in respect to me. Like, I showed to the video, I showed to the messenger. If my nephews continue being this document, he stopped my father.
Got you. So you don't feel right doing the documentary, knowing that, like what you said, some of your dad's enemies are actually part of the documentary.
Yeah.
Like your integrity won't allow you to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, are you going to write a book about yourself? Because I gotta say, man, at 20 years of age, you've lived a very interesting life, and you're not even done yet. You're just, barely getting started.
Like, I told my wife every time, every time I work it out, like, wow, I have about 20 years doing too much,
Yeah.
So I have one business. I start with nothing, when I come into the United States, nobody tried to support me, any friend, any family. So I start this journey. I go into the Mexican store with my friend in Utah.
Yeah.
I have my friend I working with him in construction. So I told him, listen, I don't want to work no more in here. I go and continue the legacy of my father. I know something about Earth. I'm going to lose my life to work in here. So he started to laugh to me. He told me Herbalife. So I thought
So he told you, relax, Herbalife.
yeah, he told me relax your balance. He started to laugh to me. I know he's not doing like to try to push me down. I know like I take this for motivation. You
Yeah.
going to laugh to me? Let's go. I told him let's go to the Mexican store. I start with little bag.
This is in Utah?
Yeah, I start with little bag. Yeah, as make capsules, cold Caroli. You know, I start to make capsule. So I send it to one people working with me in Philly. So these people stole my money. Yeah, I start to laughing. You know why? Because she stole my money. I know about nothing. These people stole my money. So one day I be like sad because like, damn, I lost my money. You know, I work in construction. I not make it too much order. I not push too much order. So I get it $300, the 2 week work, you know, because it's like, it's too cold to work. Like my body feel like hurt. So I like be like, damn. Yeah, I go to Seattle. When I go to Seattle, you know, I start to work with my friend. I start to work, make it earn, you know. From there, I go to Miami, you know. I have a song girl in Miami. I miss song girl. So it's some problem. She want to accuse to me. I've used to her. I don't know, you know. She start to like, you know, like she start to speak too much liar to taking my money because I have a lot of money. Yeah, seen it to her to save my money. She tried to steal my money, so she want to push one store to like meet, stay away from her. Like, so she started to tell me, you have used to me, so you continue call me, I'm going to call the police. Yeah, a lot of things. So
Sorry
I like,
to hear that.
it's okay. You know, I'm going to lose this money. Money's not going to make me going to jail. You know, I never abuse some girl. Yeah, I'm not going to abuse some girl like that. So I start my journey with, you know, with Bolingo. I remember I know how I see most. I know make it tonic. You know, a lot of people not support me. Like I have a little bit follow. So, you know, it's growing.
Got you. How do people get in contact with you and where could they buy your products?
Oh, she's can go into bolingobalance.com.
Bolingobalance.com. And on Instagram, Dr. Sebi's son, right?
Yeah.
Got you. Final question. If your father is here sitting right next to you right now, what would you want to tell him?
You know, I love you. It's my, like, I'm going to continue loving my father. He's a hero. I'm going to continue respect to him. Like, you know, something I learned from my father is like integrity. You only have integrity, like not doing something wrong for money or not doing or affect somebody. You know, never push yourself down. Every time be out, like, not to offend somebody. Like, you know, I'm going to continue loving my father in this world, not the world. He know, you know, I'll continue loving.
Your father like helped out a lot of people that he never even met, like me. You know, 2018, I was like going through something, you know, I was desperate. I remember one night I was just praying. I was like, God, could you please help, you know, find a way to like, you know, help me find a way to like help me heal myself. You know, and I'm like, I'm desperate. At the same time, I was like, as much as possible, I don't want to go to the hospital because I'm scared, yo. And then the very next day, man, I'm telling you, like, I actually came across the Breakfast Club interview of Nipsey Hussle, and then soon as he started talking about your dad, I stopped the video and then I did my own research, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give this a try. It works, man. And the only thing that I regret though is that I went to New York. And then actually ran into Nipsey.
Really?
Yeah, in 2018.
Wow.
I was so nervous because I didn't expect like him for him to be like really tall. It was like right here, and I was like, I don't know. Normally, I don't get starstruck and don't get nervous about, you know, like celebrity people, but it's just something about him, you know, like he was so tall and he was so polite. And the reason, the thing that I regret is I didn't get to thank him for introducing me to your father.
Wow.
Yeah, so. But yeah, I feel like we've covered enough for today. Is there anything that you want to say to the people?
Oh, I want to say to the people loving yourself, you know, continue this legacy. Yeah, about like this journey, not be confused. Like too many people say, doctors, every family try to believe these people. Like some people in here, like his family, that my father, he don't know nothing about herb. He's trying to speak about herb, like, you know, like moringa is not good herb. My sister speak about moringa. My father said no moringa. He speak about black rice. Black rice not good. It's about different things. Like too many people don't know. I'm not going to just to the people for like you need to start to open your eye, start to make your own research. Like, see, I tell you something like Ian, take Simos, you're going to make your own research, going to internet or going to somewhere like why Victor told me to drink Simos. So you're going to see like Simos is good for this, good for this. So make your own research.
Got you. Also, before we end the show, I would like to give a shout out to our good friends at Beyond Vegan. Shout out to Cameron, Chef Key of 100 Tacos Catering and True Health Love, Mars, who is the owner of Jungle Mama, the good brother Carl Jones, Raz Johnny, and La Alkaline Morena, Ekong of Eat to Live, Not to Die, Miss Pat Gurley Drain, and last but not the least, Coach Tony Rome. Make sure you guys go out there and support these good people. I also make sure to add their links down below.
Yeah, Jungle Mama is my sister, you know. Carl John too. He's my brother.
Nice. Good people.
Yes.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for
you
coming to the show.
Thank you.